You guys, it's one of those days. I came into my studio this morning with all these grand plans to film a whole bunch of tutorials, and honestly, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm not feeling like super creative, and I'm not feeling super like teachy. So I decided I'm gonna just grab my sketchbook and some microns and doodle and chat. And I thought, you know what? I'll film it. And if you want, you can grab some stuff to doodle and work on and just hang out with me while we doodle and chat and try and reinvigorate our creativity. So let's do that. All right, so I literally just have micron pens. I have a 3 and a 1. I think I'm probably just gonna use the 3, but I'm gonna keep the 1 aside just in case I decide I want some little detail stuff. And I'm just using my Archer and Olive bullet journal that I use for pretty much everything. It's really nice quality paper, and I'm honestly just gonna doodle some little shapes and some flowers inside. I think that's what my heart is saying today. So maybe I'll just start by doing some of the outer shapes and fill up the page, and then I'll put little flowers in them. And that's kind of the extent of what I'm gonna explain that I'm doing. And the rest of the time I'm just gonna chat because, you know, I feel like as an artist, sometimes you have to just fake it until you're feeling creative. Because some days you just aren't. And I think that a lot of people can relate to that, because last time I did this, actually, if you want to see that, there's another video on my YouTube channel where I chose a medium that I don't often use, and I just went for it, and I really actually hated the outcome, but I was chatting through the whole thing and people seemed to really like that. So yeah, this isn't the first time I've done this, and last time it helped. So here we are. I just decided to do kind of some frames. This is like a little bit of a style that I do sometimes when I'm on the phone. I'll just like make these little frames, and this kind of like idea, I feel like I notice in the world. Like you'll see, you know, stamps and styles that have these borders that kind of look the way that I'm doing this. And whenever I see ones that I think are cool, I kind of just like note them in my mind. And I like making some of them not so perfect, and then, you know, you can fit them together and kind of like play with them as you go. Anyway, I always feel weird when I do these videos and I'm like talking to myself. But like I was saying, last time I did this, people really kind of, although what I was creating wasn't that exciting, people liked the video, because anybody who's creative can relate that, like, you know, doing creative stuff is good for you, but you just sometimes are like fresh out of ideas, or you just don't really feel like it. It's kind of like exercise in that way. Like sometimes you just don't want to, and that's fine. But you also know deep down that it's, once you start, it's good for you. Like I'm already feeling happier right now just putting marks on a page. And right now they're pretty darn simple, but it's fine. I'm already feeling happy with the way that this is looking just because I've got something on paper. So I'm already like kind of out of that rut. Another thing that I find can be really helpful with this is limiting your tools. So like you'll notice I just chose one single micron pen, and that's something that I noticed about myself when I was traveling long term, because I only had like 2 or 3 options with me, and I found that I was actually more creative when I had less options. So if that's something that you struggle with, maybe limit limit the number of tools that you let yourself use and see if it helps. Normally I would have some like fun, chill music playing right now too, but I wanted to chat, so it won't. I like that one. That one was fun. What else? I think I just need like a really solid square one. Anyway, I'm just kind of letting my brain like be free with this experiment that I'm doing right now. And once I have these shapes in, I'll see what happens next, but I'm really not trying to plan too much. Yeah, what else should I talk about? I mean, I guess I can give you an update on my life. I said this in my Patreon group already. They've been the first to know. But as of the moment I'm recording this, my husband and I just bought a new house, which is really fun and unexpected. We always just keep our eyes kind of on the market in our neighborhood because we really love our neighborhood, but our house is feeling a little bit small. We bought it before we had kids, and now we have two, and I don't have an office in there anymore. And anyway, we were just kind of like watching the market, and all of a sudden this house came up that kind of like checked a lot of our boxes, but needed some work. And okay, wait, pause the house story because like I'm starting to feel happy with the way this looks. So now I'm going to just start putting some flowers in, I think, as I chat. So yeah, we're always kind of just watching the market. And this one day, randomly, this house came up, and it was like just a couple streets over from ours, which is great because we like really, really love where we are. And we thought, whatever, let's go see it. So we went, and I really, really, really liked the layout of it. But it's been the same owner for 40 years, and it's really, really well maintained. It just needs some love. I guess we could say it that way. It needs some love. And I feel like a lot of you, if you're watching this, know my background actually is in interior design. So when I see a house that needs some love, I have some ideas pretty quickly. And so that's what happened. We went and saw it. I had some ideas. We thought it would sit on the market, honestly, for a while because of the fact that it needed love. But it didn't. The next morning, our realtor called us and said, someone else put an offer in. So if you guys want to put an offer in, you're going to have to do it now. And so we did. We jumped and we got it, which is like amazing, but also terrifying because it needs quite a bit of work. And I have two tiny children and a business, and you know, it's going to be a big project, but I'm really excited about it. It's definitely going to be our forever home. And once the work is put in, it'll be great. But yeah, so that's my little life update. And business-wise, honestly, I'm really loving Patreon. If anybody's watching right now and is in the Patreon, I hope you're loving it as much as I am because I'm really having fun getting to know the people in there. And yeah, I just find it's like such a nice place to be hanging out. So if you are a crafty person and you're looking for a nice community, please come join us. It's the best. Yeah, so I'm really loving Patreon for my business. I'm really loving the idea lately of experimenting with new mediums, new crafts. I feel like a lot of you know I do a lot of calligraphy. I've been teaching calligraphy for years, and obviously I love calligraphy. But I've been feeling this kind of like itch to try some new stuff. And I'm curious, actually, if you're watching this and you're listening this far, if you would like to see me try things and just like talk about my experience with them, is that something that would be interesting to you versus me usually coming on here and teaching like a specific skill? Tell me in the comments if you think it would be interesting for you to watch. Because I do think I would enjoy that. I worry that if I make this channel too much about like me and my experiments versus trying to actually teach and be helpful, that I might lose some of you. You know, like I'm a person who comes to YouTube to learn something. So the thought of creating videos that aren't actually like teaching you something is hard for me. Like even what I'm doing literally right now, I find it hard for myself to like not be talking through the process. And ooh, I don't like the way this leaf is turning out right now. That's okay. That's the point. We're having fun. We're experimenting. Anyway, I find it hard. I feel like I always want to be like providing a lot of value. So yeah, it's a tricky one. And I'm curious what you guys think. If that would be interesting to you, if it would be annoying to you, if you'd be missing the like how-to content, or if it's kind of like what you're craving also. If you would like to see someone else trying new things and messing up new things. Because inevitably I will mess up new things. And normally I wouldn't like share the process of being new at something because I typically like to teach something. So in order to teach it, I have to learn it first. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but I think you guys would like understand what I'm saying. I want to know your thoughts because, I mean, if you're the person watching, you're the person I'm like trying to do this for. This is making me feel better. Just even drawing these like little sticks with berries on them. Now that I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, yeah, it makes sense that I'm not feeling overly like creative and free flowing with my tutorial energy, because I'm literally in the middle of a very stressful period buying this house. It happened really fast and it's a huge decision and it just kind of like came out of nowhere. So yeah, this is like me talking myself into giving myself some grace, I guess. Oh, I just love drawing little leaves. So satisfying. No, I like it like that. That looks good. What else? I think this one just needs like one little flower. By the way, if you're seeing this and you're like, I don't have any ideas to do flowers like this, I'm literally just making them up. But also, in my Patreon, I have a resource library download, and one of the resources in there is like pages after pages of how to draw flowers. So if that's you, come and join us. I think I already said that once on here to come and join Patreon, but that's okay. Let's do, ooh, I like the look of this one. I think I'm going to do some like really long leafy flowers on this one, maybe some buds. What else is happening in my life that I should update you guys on? At the time that I'm recording this, Show Me Your Drills, our free month of Show Me Your Drills, which is my free calligraphy course, has just wrapped up in our live semester. But if you're hearing that and you're like, oh no, I want to learn calligraphy, there's still like a free, there's a free crash course that you're welcome to take also. So if you're hearing me say that that's ending and you're like, oh no, you can still come join it. It's going to be great. Also in the crash course, it's like a 75-minute DIY version of the class and gets you like really started on learning calligraphy. So if that's something you want to learn, head over there. It's free. I'll put everything I'm talking about. I'm just kind of rambling, but I'll put the links in the caption, in the description, whatever the heck it's called on YouTube. What do I want to do in this like cool? I feel like it needs something simple in this one. I might just do another like daisy looking thing. And I'm having this idea right now that I might add some background color in this once I've drawn in my flowers. So we'll see. Stay with me. Does anyone else watch Big Brother? Because as soon as I said that, I thought of Julie Chen. Stay with us. It's a very niche reference, but if anyone else watches Big Brother, I feel like you're going to get it. She'll be like, after the break, head of household competition continues. Stay with us. Here's my Julie Chen. Julie Chen Moonves. That's her name now. She changed her name. Oh gosh, I'm really rambling in this one. But I honestly, if you're drawing with me, if you're creating alongside me, I really do hope that this is helping you feel a little more creative, because it is for me. And it doesn't, I mean, as you can see, it doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like with little doodles like this, the more you fill it out, the less perfect all the different pieces need to be, because it just like ends up looking super cute no matter what you do. And I find that's true with a lot of art. Like when in doubt, just add more. So that's what I do a lot of the time. What do I want to do? Maybe I could just like repeat something from up here. I liked that one. Let's do that. Simple. Simple, pretty. I think it needs some detail though in the leaves. We're getting there. And I am feeling the creativity coming back. Truly. Just doing like a little exercise like this has already helped so much. This is a weird one. Like sometimes I'm drawing these things and I'm like, that wouldn't actually exist in real life, but it's okay. It's not supposed to. It's just supposed to be doodles. Perfect. Now what do I do with this one, this awkward one? Ooh, I know. I'll do something going this direction. Just like a total outlier. Cute. If you're still listening, I would love to hear from you in the comments. What's something exciting going on in your life? I always feel like I'm just sitting here talking to myself, but if I was sitting with a friend doodling right now, we would be talking about like the good things and the hard things and just chatting in general. So if you're listening, tell me something good or bad, honestly, but I feel like on the internet, you probably want to share more of the good than the bad. Okay, I'm gonna do another like big leafy flower here. Oh, don't love the way that turned out, but again, it's okay. Okay, we have a full page of doodles. And honestly, I could stop there, but I had this like, this pull to do one more little thing. I need to get, there it is. I had the marker right here. this really light gray marker, and I think I'm gonna just fill in the background on a few of them. Just put in a little bit of contrastiness. That's a word, right? Contrastiness. I think it's just gonna kind of like finish it off a little. I feel like I could honestly keep going on this page for like another hour, just adding more details and really filling it out. And maybe I'll keep this page handy for next time I'm feeling uninspired, or next time, honestly, I'm on the phone. Typically when I start doing stuff like this. But for now, I honestly kind of wish that was lighter. Now I kind of regret it, but whatever. I'm gonna do these ones too. Yeah, I wish this was an even lighter gray, but it still looks great. Great. It looks great. I feel like I might even have energy right now to film another tutorial, you guys. I got it. I feel like this is gonna become a series that's just like my creative warm-ups to sitting down and filming for you. And you just get to see the inner workings of it. This was an aggressive one to try and color in. Of all the ones I could have chosen, I chose the one with the jaggedy edges. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm curious if you guys are creating alongside me what you're creating. So if you're watching this video and you create with me, even if it's sometime in the future, I would love it if you just wanted to tag me and tell me you did this, and maybe send me a picture of what you're creating, what you're working on. My Instagram handle is @thehappyevercrafter if you're new to me. Also, if this is the first video you're seeing of me, I apologize. Normally my videos are more informative, less chatty, but whatever, maybe that's what you're here for. I might leave it at that. I think that's enough for me for today. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm feeling better. Thanks for hanging out with me if you did. And I'll see you in the next video where I think you're gonna get a different personality of me. You're gonna get a different vibe. But this will give you kind of the truth of like, sometimes it's hard and sometimes it's not as easy. So there you have it. Thanks for hanging.